What's up, Grant and Chris? Got some hockey cards, wrong stuff. What's up, Philip? Good to see you again. I got these earlier. I don't know if they're good or not. Unparalled 2019 6-pack, 6 cards per box, so it's not too much. It's all right, Canadian. How are you? I ordered this. I thought I ordered a hobby box or a wax box of 9091 Upper Deck, but I ordered the complete set like an idiot. So I have this square of crap that I don't want. So maybe I'll give it away. You're welcome, Phil. That was rough. I wasn't happy with it. I was reading it, playing it as I was reading the music, so it wasn't thrilled with it, but I wanted it to go up. Yeah, I assume this is a square of crap. Like, if I open this up, like I know it was a Jab said someone sent him shit, feces. I have a feeling if I open this up, a giant log of it's hockey, so a Canadian turtle will fall out of this thing. But it's high series. I don't know if there's anything in here good. I paid like $13 for it. Johnny, it's been a while. Isaac, how are you? Maple scented turd. It is better than a regular scented turd. American turd would probably smell like grease, oil. But I do have these. And I think I only have one spot sold, maybe 2. Well, Taco Meat Let's Hockey. So I got it for Taco Meat. But so I'll probably give this away in a little bit. This hockey set. Like I said, I didn't pay much for it. It's like $13. What's up, Ken? So we'll do like a Wheel of Death for it, maybe. Hold on. My cat is already causing destruction. Come on, buddy. You got the whole thing of food right here. Come on. All right. Cat treats. Oh. I'll watch the sport and I know the game. No, Johnny, I know it's late. I've made the decision to go on at midnight or 1 till 3 or 4 because I feel like aside from Papa J, it's really the most open spot to stream, and I'm also awake. Oops. Proset's not only good for Emmett Smith rookies, it's good as a plate for your cat to eat. I don't know if football is yeah, I don't know. I know, like, that's why I like football, because I have to rely on you guys to help me out so I can have more interaction with all of you, or at least make, get you guys more involved with the stream, if you know. I just don't know what good like the 90s hockey is. I mean, it's real junk for the most part, if I recall. I have tons of 90s score, 90, all that stuff. Like Eric Lindros rookie was the big thing, right? So with a bowler and going with You come into as a bowler. What are bowling cards? I wonder what they would smell like. So listen, there's not a lot of people in here right now, but I am going to do nachos, yes, cigarettes, Bush, probably Bud Light. I am going to. I was laying down earlier and I was looking at all my stuff, and I said, "Man, I got to get rid of shit. I have way too much stuff." What's up, Casey? Way too much stuff, and I need a lot of it gone. And I don't know. Some of it I'll give away, some of it I'll auction off. But I've got to set up something where I can do like a long stream where I could just get this stuff out of my house, because I feel like I'm drowning in it and it's causing me stress more than joy. And I got all these cards. I have so many cards and I don't even look at them. They just sit there in boxes, and there are other people who would certainly enjoy them a lot more. I ain't doing a 24-hour stream, Grant. I'm not built for that. Come like 4 hours in, I'd be like a zombie. I'd stay up, but I would just be like gone. I see people do it, and I'm not meant for 24-hour streams. I get bad headaches. Well, no, Chris, you would get you're probably get a lot. The comic books got to go. I got to get rid of the comic books, a lot of them. I got to get rid of most of these cards. And the stuff people sent me is not going to go. I am going to keep a small PC, but I realize that it's not giving me much joy. And I'm looking at it and stressing out about organizing it, and then I organize it a little bit, and I buy more stuff, or I get sent more stuff, and I get more stressed out. And it's not just cards, like it's cards, comic, toys, every type of collectible I've collected over the past how many years. And then as the weather changes, when I start thrifting again, I start buying, coming home every night with a carload of stuff. It just piles up. And so that's the plan for the future with that stuff. I gotta get rid of it. Yeah, Grant, that's kind of what I was thinking. Originally I was going to do team set. Like I did start organizing a lot of teams, and like, for instance, the Seattle stuff, it's all ready to go for Donald when I send it. But then I keep getting more, and then I have stuff that's doesn't fit it. It may be it's maybe really high end stuff or commons and other crap. So, dude, Chris, I wish I could do like a parcel select package and just send you like a crate of junk wax. What are you gonna do with it all? It's just the other thing I was gonna say, I'd like to start doing more. I am going to start doing other things on this channel, because I'm not really loving the way the card world is. You could make a Fairfield package selling eBay, but you might pull some good cards. What do you mean, Ken? And what's your question? What are the question marks for, Philip? We don't get trick-or-treaters here anymore. We used to get a lot of trick-or-treaters, but they've kind of vanished. I probably wake up with a friggin' yard full of Felix Furman cards. Yard full of Kevin Bass cards. I was hoping you'd watch it, Stryker, because I know you love that song. I I think that the card community is a bit, not all of it, but it's a bit rough. There's a lot of things I don't care for in it. And I like this. I like open up cards for myself, and I like open up cards for you guys. But I've really cut back on how much I interact with a lot of other streams. And you know, what's up, NASCAR? There's a handful I go to, and I keep to myself. Lloyd, what's up, my Canadian friend? Ah, good. Steve's gonna be here. Dorian. Magic. A ghost town. So, yeah. Casey, Steve is in Italy. Lives in it, I believe. Yeah, so I don't know. I want to do more guitar stuff. I want to do some grappling stuff. Christopher Weaver. I got this. I don't know if you bought a spot or not. I cannot recall. No, I said Ghost Town. NASCAR? Isn't that right? I don't know. I can't remember what I told Dallas. I'll look in 1 second and see what it is. Not much. I can't bake a friggin'. I could maybe bake. I never understood, like, maybe somebody that knows how to cook in here can explain something to me. I look at like cooking as more jazz, right? It's a lot of improv. You got the basics, and then you just kind of you taste, and this goes there, this goes there. But basic, I mean, baking is more like classical music, where everything's very, you know, don't lead with a fifth, or you know, don't put this many eggs in, or whatever. So I always thought baking would be easier, since you just have to follow directions to a T and be exact. But apparently it's not. Everyone's just baking so much harder. I don't know. I never really baked much. I've made some bread once. It was pretty good. But I like to cook. I do like cooking, but I don't want to do a cooking video, because there's a million people doing cooking videos. I do watch some cooking channels. I am subscribed to Sam the Cooking Guy. I really like him. Cooking with the Blues with Jack Chaplin. He's out of Connecticut. Really good stuff. Guy gets a lot of hate. A lot of people make fun of him. It always bothers me. He's a big man, and guy's got a great channel, and people just rag on him. It pisses me off. Then I used to watch Cooking with Shotgun Red, but he died. I was actually had a lot of email conversations with him, and then he passed away. Maybe 6 months ago. I had a heart attack. He was a big guy. Cooking with Shotgun Red. Shotgun Red was a pretty big name in Tennessee, I believe. He had a puppet name. So Steve, I can't remember his last name. I give up. Music exceptionally harder than baking. I don't know. I've never baked. I would assume that when you get to the highest level of baking and the highest level of music, that music is probably, more difficult. But I do like to eat. Oh, it's Ken F. So you know who Shotgun Red is? Yes. What's Steve? He just passed away. His wife took over the channel, and it's nice, but it's not for me. I enjoyed him. It's kind of a throwback to something I didn't grow up with. I didn't grow up down south, obviously. So he felt like kind of out of that. I think he was on Hee Haw. Not Hee Haw. He was on some show, and he had the puppet. Yeah, the red puppet. And then he was a pretty big country guy down there. And he did crappie fishing a lot. And he was crappie fishing with his son, I think 6 months ago, and he had a heart attack. He was actually featured in a Barstool Sports video. And I emailed him. I said, and that's when we started having a little conversation about stuff. And TNN, yeah. Hey, Chris. So it's too bad he passed away. So I did like his cooking channel. Sam the cooking guy is legit. I love his food. Everything he cooks looks so good. It's hard to mess up a recipe. I don't know, man. I mess them up. Crappie fishing, yeah. The Blood Brothers? I don't get it. Man, I love Barstool. I know a lot of people hate Dave Portnoy, but he's from, my neck of the woods, and I think he's funny as hell. I love the pizza reviews. His pizza review started here, where I am. The bar pizza, the stuff that he gave like the highest scores originally, like the Town Spa where I grew up every week and going. I hate that friggin' pizza. I hate bar pizza. It's like super small. It's super thin and crispy and greasy. Just never cared for it. Philip, you probably had it if you've been around here. So I got these Chris Weaver as well. The Boo Brothers. I thought I must have missed something. What's up, Salty Cracker? Oh yeah, I forgot you really like Dave Coulier, Philip. Striker, you have any song requests? Something you'd like me to do a video of? Remember Dave Coulier would do this? Cut it out. Every time he did that, I would start to sweat. And I'd have a panic attack. Cut it out. And that stupid beaver. I have this. I was going to bring out the acoustic. I have a Taylor CE, whatever. I'll show you my other guitar. My main guitar. I've not been using lately. It's stuck in the box? Yeah. So Steve, this is my first. I got this in 1997 from my birthday. It was my first real guitar, and I've never not had. This thing has been through absolute. Got some Cubs stickers on the back, right? Cubs and Reds. Hey, Chet. MJ. So this thing has been through absolutely. Got the Chris Sabos sticker on here. The neck on this thing is almost like a wizard neck. I've sanded it down to pretty much nothing. Needs the springs. Never had a Fender. I mean, I think you really like me. You don't. Yeah. Well, MJ, I need water because I am dehydrated from crying last night. I think. And I need to be drinking more water. My lips really cracked. But this thing has been through so many bands and so much. I put the kill switch in here. It's like that bucket. I can't do it. It's sticky. For that Jordan from Buckethead. And I got the Roland synth, but that's not hooked up right now. I never thought men could cry. That's not funny. Of course men can cry. I get the hot reel on the bridge and then a shambler in the neck. Well, I find that kind of insulting, to be honest, Dragon Lady. Then cry, then get upset, and then get sad and depressed. just because your husband never, here's going to tell you something, Dragon Lee. Just because you haven't seen your husband cry does not mean he doesn't cry. Women are, I'm not out in the streets crying, but I get upset, and trust me, I'm a guy, and I know lots of guys. Guys cry. They just don't show it. But I've gone past the point of giving a shit if people know that I cry. Yeah, I've never cried at work when I worked a regular type of jobs. I never did. But I don't think, MJ, that it's just because you haven't seen your husband cry does not mean he hasn't. He probably has. And maybe if he hasn't, he should, because it feels good sometimes to get that out of you. So no shame about it. No shit, Yeah, I'm fully jorted tonight. I went full 100% full jorts, full thigh meat for Chet. I was hoping Chet would come. I was hoping Roger will be here soon, hopefully, so I talk to him. Well, MJ, but the reality is that when did you come to the United States? No, Johnny. What's up, T-Ben? Oops. Yeah, that's that Marshall Harrison, that trying to do that Swibird. Stop. This guitar does not have the output that one does. That's why. But the next guitar, Steve, is going to be probably the Strandberg 8-string. So, is anybody interested in a spot of this? It's for the Emmett Smith rookie. Pumpkin donut and pumpkin eggnog. That sounds bomb right now, because both of those things are delicious. Chris Weaver, I know you are. I just didn't know if you already paid. I don't want you to. Dallas has a spot, but I think I actually need to reimburse Dallas. I think he paid me more than he should have, because I forgot that I had package for him to go out anyways and paid for shipping. So let me see what 9 more subs to 800. Well, if anybody in here has a sub to Collectorholic, please give him some love, because he's an awesome guy and he's got an awesome channel, even though he rigged his he keeps me from winning his contests. I have looking through an old binder full of stuff. Yeah, I don't. This has got the Emmett Smith rookie. I figured somebody would dig it. Taco, look it. I bought a box of 9091 Upper Deck for you, and this piece of crap came in the mail. I've ordered a complete set of the High Series. This piece of shit. So I'm gonna random this off to somebody later. We're gonna wheel of death this thing because I don't want it. I paid like $13 for it, I think, plus shipping. So hijack the pumpkin industry. Why? What's the matter with the 9091 High Series? What's in that? Anything? All right, let me see, Chris, what the cost of this is. I was hoping the rock cards would come in today. 30 shipping. Chris, for you, because you already have a package full of stuff, so it'll be like $12, if that's cool. Yankees do not rule. Well, I appreciate that, MJ. 2 ribeye dinners. Found a Walmart that was a little bit, my eyes glazed over while looking at them. Rock tards. Like Vengeance by Momstein, it's almost always hard. I don't know. What album is that on? I'm gonna be honest, like after the 3rd or 4th album, Momstein, I don't really listen. I mostly listen to the first album and Marching Out. Pumpkin pie is delicious, man. What are you talking about? Pumpkin pie is amazing. Pumpkin pie is very good. Hey, Ricky Clark, what's up? I don't think I've ever seen you in here. Do you know? I like a couple Springsteen songs. I don't really know. I know. I really like that song. Your daddy's not home, but dun, dun, dun. Hey, little mother. Dun, 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 dun. I'm on fire. That's a great song. I love that song. Well, I'm glad you came in, Ricky, because glad you came in. It's not a party until Ricky Clark's here. All right, Grant, I'm glad you stopped in. What's the appeal of pumpkin? It tastes delicious. What's the appeal of eating a cookie? It tastes good, man. Pumpkins taste good. That how would you describe the taste of pumpkins? I don't know. Comforting. It's got a comfort taste to it. My cat's ass is right here. Come on, dude. What are you doing to me? Yeah, MJ, I'll answer you after the stream. No problem. Soulless, please. Oh, come on, dude. No. Oh my gosh. I was gonna do like a finger style version of the song, kind of like I did with Ocean Eyes. That's why I was looking for recommendations to do a video like that. I can just try to do Soul Squeeze. Makes me think of fall. Yeah. Here, I mean, I'm 15 minutes, 20 minutes from Plymouth, so pumpkin's big here. But I think squash pie is better than pumpkin pie. I like to see Halloween go more about pomegranates. Now that's garbage. Pomegranate sucks. It's hard to eat. It stains your skin and everything it touches, and it's not even that good. It's good for you. Yeah, it's too much friggin' work for a pomegranate. Sweet potato pie is good. My aunt makes Thanksgiving. She does Indian pie, which is nasty. I don't like it. I know my girlfriend likes it, and it's very mushy, kind of oatmeal-y. It's not for me. MJ, what is your area code? Why would you choose a Massachusetts phone number? Well, no one's eating the friggin' innards out of a pumpkin, Chet. You eat. You're not a Sasquatch. You don't just go into a pumpkin patch and start eating pumpkin. You prepare it like a normal human being that has a brain and that has learned that fire cooks things and that you can make things taste good by adding other things. You don't just eat them like a maniac. You can bake the seeds. They're delicious. Yes. 702. But what you said, you had a 4 and 3. I don't know what that is. You know, what's up, Brent Huff? Rumor has it that Sasquatch eats pumpkins around my area. Bigfoot. Back sacklint? What is a back sack? Oh, your back is. Yeah, I don't know where 4 and 3 is. I'm 508, 781, 61. I'm 508. So, Chris Weaver, you here, buddy? Is 12 good for you on that? And if anybody wants any of the spots in this, it's 12. If I already have a package for you, it's 15 a spot. There are $12 if I have one. 15 a spot, no package, $12 package. Music frees the mind. Frees the mind. Sorry, bud. Never had a bad piece of pie, but you're sitting here. No, I don't want this. I'm warming up right now, Steve. I haven't played guitar all day, so that's why. But in general, I don't warm up. I just kind of mess around. People say we should do. I mean, we should maybe. I guess it depends on. I think it depends on like if it's cold, you know. Also, how long you've been playing. Like, I guess once you. I think when you play long enough, assuming the temperature is correct, that you're kind of perpetually warmed up a bit if you play enough, too. The legato stuff makes me. Egg custard. No, I'm not with you on that. Custard's gross. Anything mushy is not for me. But I shouldn't. I eat pumpkin pie, so I don't know. Fugue chocolate cake and ugh. Steve, do you like Buckethead? Never listened to Buckethead, really. How about Paul Gilbert? I'm opening up some cards now. Cake is for kids. Some cake is for kids, like the junk you get, like Betty Crocker or whatever it is. So I got these tonight. 2019 Unparalleled. They just put them out at Walmart. I don't know when they came out. 6-pack, 6 cards per pack. So I figured, like, I don't know. Yeah, Paul Gilbert is I do love Paul Gilbert. I love his live solo that he did. I can't remember what year it was, but let's open these up. You guys tell me who's good, who's not. Steve, I know this is a little different for you where you are. You don't have. Do you guys have American football over there? Well, Joe, I have this. I have 2 spots sold in this for the 90 Pro set, looking for Emmett Smith rookie, and this one I just picked up to open. See if baseball is for bums. Come on, salty. Minnesota Twins is for bums. 6 packs, 6 cards. Not a lot. Yeah, pomegranates are stupid. I like honeydew. Melon. I like cantaloupes. I like apples, grapes, strawberries, kiwis. I don't know. Can't think of many fruits I don't like. Pomegranate may be my least favorite fruit. So, Gronkowski's on the front. Yeah, watermelon, delicious. So, you guys going to have to put me in, help me with the bum piles. And, oh, these are pretty cool. These are like the ones from, you don't like pears? Pears, you know what's good with pears is like in the oven with brandy. Baked pears with brandy, baked apples with a little brandy and brown sugar. Durian, I've never had it. I've heard it was nasty. You don't like red apples? I like red apples. You guys know the tale of Johnny Appleseed? You know he was a real guy? I'm sure some of you guys do. He was a real dude and a preacher. And he planted apple seeds. I mean, apple trees all over the place, all the way to Illinois. And he for the time, it was weird because he was a vegetarian. He did not believe in hurting any of God's creatures. And he didn't plant big, juicy red apples. He planted crab apples because back then, people drank hard cider because it was safer than drinking water. It was easier than making ale, and it kept better than most things. So crab apples were the thing to do. And I think it was one point he had 100,000 square acreage of trees, but he never paid taxes on it, so he never had any. He didn't own any of it, which is fine for him. He didn't care. And I think there's one tree left in Ohio. I can't remember what it's called. It begins with Z. And it's what happened was during Prohibition, they cut down all of Johnny Appleseed's trees. They removed them. And there's, I think, one crab apple tree left in Ohio. And I think his real name was Chapman. I can't recall. John Chapman, maybe. But yeah, if you ever, Johnny Appleseed, he was a real dude, a real good human who went around and he planted all these trees, crab trees. So anyways, back to this. You guys have to tell me who's good and who's not. Chris Jones for the Chiefs. Mark Ingram II, Ravens. Von Miller. Well, his last name was Chapman. Josh Jacobs, that's a cool card. Rookie. Didn't you hear my story, Chet? I said last out of 135. Johnny, oh yeah, I can see why. Jacobs is good. Well, that's 43 out of 135. Ingram is good. Jacobs. Drew Brees. He still plays. He retired. And Aaron Jones. I feel like I'm at a club in Providence, Rhode Island. Brees is good. Brees still plays. Okay. put him in the good pile. He's an Al regular. I love me some Al Bundy. Okay. LaShawn McCoy. Corey Davis for the Titans. Don't think about it, buddy. Tedrick Thompson. Go this way. All this room. Jason Witten. Carson Wentz. I know that name. Corey Davis and a rookie of Jalen Hurd. It's another cool looking card. Not numbered. Witten is good. Corey Davis is a bum. Wentz is good. How about Hurd? Is Hurd a turd? Or is he the herd round the world? Hurd is good. Does anybody, when did these come out? Because I think they just put them out at my Walmart. Marquise Valdez-Scantling. Chris Manhertz, rookie. What's up, Big S? Big Stiff. James Washington. Tremon Smith. Patrick Onawasser, maybe. And a rookie of DK Metcalf for the Seahawks. Not numbered. Still going to put all the rookies over there. Yeah, these are cool. Nice looking cards. Metcalf is good. Okay, cool. Chase Keenum. Cooper Kupp. What a name. Good old Cooper Kupp. Alvin Kamara. Julian Edelman. DeAndre Hopkins. Kupp is good. And a Zadarius Smith rookie for the Green Bay Packers. Kamara is good. These are new, man. I think they put them out today. Kamara. Put him right there. 2019. Is Zadarius Smith good? Anybody know who Robert Zadar is? He's passed away, but Robert Zadar was the actor. He was in Tango and Cash. He had the big face. He had cherubism. And been in a million low-budget B movies. He was in a Samurai Cop, which Chet Lemon is still not watched, which bothers me. I think he was called Face in Tango and Cash. Leonard Floyd. Zane Gonzalez, rookie with a terrible banged-up corner. Earl Thomas II, third. Yes, Chris Bolton from Maniac Cop. Yeah, yep, from Maniac Cop. Shelby Harris. Denico Autry, and a rookie of Lil Jordan Humphrey. Is that dude's name really Lilo? It is. Lil Jordan Humphrey. Lil Jordan Humphrey sat on a wall. His name is legit Little Jordan. And the final pack of this. Not a count or something. George Kittle. Kittles and Bits. Devontae Adams. Hey, Maga, what's up, buddy? DJ Moore. Molly, best. Julian Edelman. Yeah, around here, it's the best card for sure. DJ Moore. Jarrell Casey. Keon Crossan for the Patriots. And the final card is a Michael Thomas Spirit of the Game. Not numbered, but twinkly. My God, it's full of stars. Who knows what movie that's from? Thomas is good. Adams isn't bad. Okay, so that's them. Kind of cool. Big Baby? Who's Big Baby? So, Chris Weaver, you want to buy this? I don't know what it's worth. Alvin Kamara. Dude, I have no idea. I watched half of it this morning, Mag. It was okay. It was pretty good. What do you think it's worth? I'd sell the whole box to Chris, for sure. Chris is my dude since day one. My day one dude. How much you want for the whole box? How much you want to pay for the box? Yeah, it seemed okay. The problem is that it's a Jesse Pinkman movie, right? Like, I like his character, but Hey guys, I'm back from Joe's iPhone service. I'm good, thank you. Oh, I'm back. Hey, Joe's iPhone. I thought you just got back from Joe's iPhone service. Hey, careful. Does anybody else? I'm gonna open up Chris's stack and Dallas Foster's back. Yeah, $20. That's what I paid for it. If you want the whole box, I can give you $20. Only if you want it. No pressure to buy it. I don't care. And only if you think it's fair. I definitely don't want to. I'm letting you kind of set your price. One of the people I trust. I don't give a shit about tax. If I have no package, so this was, so for you, Joe, it would be $12 because I have a package for you. Chris was 12. Dallas paid 15, but I'm going to reimburse him the $3. So it's $12 a stack, which I saw some other people open up, and that was a lot cheaper than what they were doing. That pretty much covers my costs, my fees, and packaging, shit like that. So, nope. Yeah, well, we got to, that's what it's here for. Everyone's looking for Smith. So, Christopher Weaver, which stack would you like? Yeah, but it's a small package, Chris. I like big stuff. It seems a lot, man. I already have a package for you going out. Top right. And then Dallas paid for a spot already. He's not here. Hopefully he pops up. A lot of packs, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 packs per spot. What shirt is XD? 2, 4, 8, 9. My bad. 9. Who is there? Anybody else in this? Is it just Emmit in here that's worth getting? So Sterling Sharp, piece of crap. Jackie Slater, Reggie White, Joe Jacoby, Steve Young, Jeff George, Chris Jack, or Jackie, I don't know. Jeff Dellenbach, Jeff Cross, Frank Minifield, Patrick Allen, Keith McKellar, Quinn Early, Steve Grogan, Jeff Campbell, and Joe Montana. Yeah, 90 Series 2 for the Emmett Smith. Oh, Bo's in this? I wonder if I have that. I might have that Bo card. Joey Browner, Lewis Shop, Jerry Gray, Tunk Ilkin, good old Tunk, Thomas Everett, Kurt Warner, he was good, right? Mark Duper, Jesse Tuggle, Kevin Ross, Sean Jones, Tim Grunard, Terry Wooden, excuse me. Bern Brostek, good old Brostek, Ben Smith, and a Terry Bradshaw. Oh, that's the wrong Warner. Jeff Campbell. Did I say Jeff Campbell? Yeah, Jeff Campbell right there. 90 set prospect. Eric Allen. Ron Wolfley. Oh, it's that's okay. Don Majewski, Ray Berry, looking like ridiculous with those pads. Chris Spielman, Doug Smith, Scott Case. Oh, he was. Dan, that guy, Dan, Jeff Solomon, Robert Clark, Oliver Barrett, Keith Woodside, Eric Andelsek, sorry, Tony Stargell, and a Phil Sims. Good old Phil Sims. Kurt, Keith Millard, or Millard, I'm not sure you say it. Chris, can I scratch one of these and see what happens? I'm sure you don't care. Oh my God. Steve Young, 666. Ah, what the heck? Can't even scratch his stuff off anymore. What a ripoff. Randall McDaniel, Brent Jones, William Perry, Kurt Jarvis, Leslie O'Neill, Pete Manley, Derek Thomas, Rufus Porter, Chet Brooks, James Williams, Andre Collins, Mark Spindler, Chris Carter. We're about to run like a cartoon character. Zip. Hey, Matt, Southeast Kentucky. What's up? And Marcus Allen. Bridge Perry. Is the Silver Dome still there? Did they tear it down or something? Home of WrestleMania 3, right? Thomas Solf. Oh, Brent. Was it Biggio and Johnson? Did they come in good? They tore it down. Wait a minute. Tonight Pros was maybe one of the most error-prone in the history of really. That's interesting. I'd like to go through and see. I'd like to find out. Oh man. Collapse after Andre Slam Hogan. Randall Cunningham, Gerald Williams, Russ Grin, Bubba Paris, Tony Mandarick, Chris Martin, Tim McKayer, Robert Perryman. Oh, Rod Bernstein. I feel like you pay too much, man. Ray Agnew, Rodney Hampton. That's a good one. A Rodney Hampton rookie. Yeah? No? I'll put it here just in case. Rob Moore. Oh, you got it, buddy. This is Emmett Smith. Sweet. Doug Williams, Emmett Smith, rookie. And Rodney Hampton kind of back to back. Era checklist. It'd be fun to go through. Do you want these in card savers or do you want them in top loaders? Hopefully there's a bunch of Emmett Smiths in here. Just leave the Smith, but do you want it which do you want it? A top loader or a card saver? $400 million this card's worth for this era card. Let me see, Joe. What is the era that's $400? Oh, there are some pretty valuable errors in here. Dexter Manley, back mentioned substance abuse. All right, good, Brian. Glad they came in okay. I always get worried. Oh, buddy, sorry. So that's worth. Did we miss that Dexter Manley? Because we need to check these. There's a couple others that looked. So the Dexter Manley 400, it says. I don't know if those prices are accurate. Eric Moore error says pro set prospect on the front of the card. Mike Ditka Hall of Fame printed in large letters. Okay, so I think it's pretty important for these type of things. For this, when there are these valuable errors to actually see what. Usually, I don't care for errors. Who wants to be the official error man, Joe? Oh yeah, that hologram that you can get out of here. I remember that. Gary Zimmerman, Ronnie Lott, Hassan Jones, Brad Muster. Yeah, there are too many. Tom Tupa, Bobby Humphrey, Pharrell Edmonds, Andre Rison, Greg Rakowski, Tony Woods, Derek Hill, Mike Fox, only Series 1, Mark Vlasic, Fred Barnett, and Terry Bradshaw. I wonder if the errors are from Series 1 as well. What is Series 2's numbers? Oh, man. Look at that, dude. Look at Keith Millard. That's a Chad if I've ever seen it. A real bro. Rison might be a rookie. I'll check on out. Finish this stack. Dalton Hilliard, Tim Harris, Matt Millen, Ron Rivera, Freddie Joe Nunn, Alvin Wright, Michael Haynes, Steve Pallur, James Dixon, Isel Jenkins, Jeff, that guy, Steve Broussard, Dan Owens, Alan Weingrad, and Harvey Martin. That was Johnny Bravo. Huh? Eddie Murray, Neil Anderson, LT, Alfred Anderson, Jeff, that guy, yeah. Mike Webster, I'm not going to bother. My ability to pronounce words is poor, and my tongue is 2 times the size of a normal human's. Dave Richards, Darren Cherry, Jeff Donaldson, Rodney Peete, Ken Glover, Frank Stams, Aaron Wallace, Ken Clark. Davis announces Raiders stay in LA. That's kind of cool. Joe Namath. Al Davis is a real weird-looking man. Like, towards the end of his life, he was a real zombie-looking dude. His kid's got that stupid haircut too. Looks like a knight's errand boy. They took like a pudding bowl and they cut his hair with it, and they'd feed him. They'd send him in as fodder for dragons or something. Mark Ripien, Tom Newberry, Ken Stills, Joel Hilgenberg, Eric Hill. Yeah, the liver spot can. Mark Wilson, Pete, that guy, Jeff Offerdahl, Andy Heck. What the heck? It's Andy Heck. Anthony Miller, Tony Bennett, Wendell Davis, Anthony Thompson, Andre Ware rookie, and another Joe Montana. So I don't know how these grade, like how this card is super clean, super sharp. All right, Lane Kiffin. I'm not sure who that is. I don't see any issues with this card except for maybe like a white spot at the top here. But I'm not sure how they grade these. I bet they're pretty easy to grade. So that's pretty good, Chris. Phil Smith. Big old bust. Love me some big old bust. I kind of wanted Dallas to be in here for a stack. I don't like opening up cards when this person isn't here. All right. Let me see if he's in. If I can message him. One sec, guys. Andre Wise, big old. Oh, I already read that. Is anybody else interested in this? We'll give Dallas a few minutes if he comes in. I'll just let them chill for a minute. Let's do some song requests. Gremlin's Son, great movie. I don't know. Oh, my guitar. Does anybody have anything fun planned for this Sunday? Roger Clay, are you around? Working? Everybody's working for the weekend, huh? Foosball? You mean watching football? God, I hate these scars on my arm. I had some cream or something to fade these out. You have like a participants list, but I think that's there's 16 people here. It's not going to show me all 16, I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's only showing me the people that are talking. But I did get an email from Roger Clay today discussing some things, and I did email him back a while ago. I want to talk to him about that. Roger asked if I could call him on the live stream and talk to him, kind of not an interview, but so he could get his thoughts about some things out, about the hobby in general. And I'm not opposed to the idea. I didn't want to do it tonight, but I definitely would like to speak with him. I thought I could actually maybe do it next week, where I could plan on having him, calling him, and we have more people here, and people that I think, like I'd rather do it earlier, so somebody like Jonathan H. and some other people could come in and participate. I also got another email this morning from somebody, I don't know who it is, talking about a particular person on YouTube, I'm not going to say their name, who he believes is scamming people. And I looked into it, and it looks like he is scamming people. And he's not a big YouTuber. You might not know who he is. And I saw his eBay page, and he's definitely not on the up and up. I spoke to, like I said, some other people who knew of him. I have never heard of this guy really until I got the email. And they agreed that he is not a good guy, and he's a weirdo, and he scams people. So it was good to know, so I can stay away from this guy, even though I have no interaction with him anyways. So. I believe you know who it is, Joe. I think I texted you the name, and that man's name was... What do you mean, Robert Paulson? Ricky, I'm hearing things like, I hope it's the same guy and not multiple. This guy is not a big... He does not very well known in the... Hey, Alex, what's up, buddy? Intro, please. What kind of intro do you want tonight? What kind of mood are you in? You tell me, and I will make it a reality. Metal, as usual, as per usual. No, I don't know who that guy is. I'm Johnny. I'm not going to say who this is because I don't want any more problems. I don't want any problems at all. And that's what I was telling Roger. I don't want any issues here because I had enough issues in my life. I don't need more here. And I want this to be a place where people can come in and have a relaxed time late at night. People are up all night like me, and not have to worry about anything except, just having fun and talking and opening some cards and whatever. So that's why I was hesitant to have Roger on the phone. I think I feel like he would probably be fine on the phone. I don't think he's going to do anything uncouth or act crazy. He actually seems like a pretty reasonable guy. He just said that he wanted to get his thoughts about certain things out, like pack searching and forgeries, I believe he mentioned, which I don't. Here's the other problem is I like to open cards, right? I enjoy opening cards, and I enjoy opening cards for other people. And I don't know a lot about stuff that goes on. Like, I don't know what's going on with PSA and forgeries and things like that, and what might be going on in other areas of card stuff. I know little bits that I get, but not much. And I'd rather not, because I don't want that in my life. So I'm not 100% sure. I told him straight, I don't know a lot of these things. Like, kind of like when we were talking about last night about the sheet C stuff with the 79 tops. Like, I don't really, I watched it briefly. I was more involved in the chat and talking with people than I was in the actual content of the video. So I don't really know. I don't know. I just don't want any problems, So, but the other person was not Roger, it was somebody else. And I don't know who it was, but he said that he mentioned somebody and he said, this is why I'm unhappy about this. And I couldn't, from what I saw and heard, I couldn't disagree with him. And Chris, what you said about giving him time of the day, I mean, I don't mind listening to other people. Maybe he's got some information that I could use to, like I got the email last night. I had no idea about this guy. Now I do. And now I know to never make any type of transaction with him. Maybe Roger's got some information that I could use, or we could all here use. So this is like a demanufacturer from Fear Factory type. Don't know any Fear Factory. Oh yeah, use it. No, I don't think his buddy there. I don't know. Hey, auto parts guy. Don't know who you are, but nice to see you. I don't think most people are not really bad guys. I think most people are good, even those you disagree with. So how does Venmo work? I was going to sign up for it tonight, but I wasn't too sure how. Can I link it to my PayPal by chance so I could send the money from Venmo to my PayPal? So it goes right to the bank. That's what I figured. I didn't know if I could go to the PayPal. Did anybody buy, Joe, did you get any of the Topps Tiffany sets from BITG? I bought 2 and I haven't seen. I kind of wanted to be surprised what cards I got. I'm not sure. 84 Topps Tiffany sound like fun. Oh, he's got 85 complete Tiffany. How much would that cost? 85 Tiffany complete's got to be pretty expensive. Only 5,000 of those were made. So Brent, I know. Here's the thing about NASCAR. I've actually almost bought race cards, NASCAR cards, a lot. He's selling by the pack, right? So like the 85, I bought 2 packs of 84 Topps Tiffany tonight. It was $7.99 a pack, which I was so $14 for 2 packs. One of them, he guaranteed the Hall of Famer, and kind of like he does with the set breaks. And I thought it was reasonable for that. You would take my Blue Jay cards. Where are you from, Otto? Cards guy. And to Brent, to your point about the NASCAR, I've almost bought NASCAR stuff quite a few times. I know nothing about racing. I mean, I know like some of the names. I just didn't know how much interest there is for that. You know, I don't know. I don't know how much. Yeah, it's a set break pack, Chris. Or at least the 84 was. I don't know if the 85 will be. I thought there were quite a few channels doing NASCAR stuff. I'll buy a couple bucks. Maybe I'll go tomorrow and get some NASCAR stuff and see if anybody's interested. Maybe I'll get a blaster and just open it up for myself and see what it's like. Like I said, I don't know anything. Soccer breaks, they ain't happening. Yeah, Ricky, that's what I thought. Yeah, definitely more. There'll be a lot more thrift store stuff. Probably Monday, I'm doing a live grappling, wrestling, jiu-jitsu stream. I'm just going to put the live stream up, and you guys can watch me kill people. Watch me beat the shit out of people. Not Topps Chrome? What about Topps Chrome? Cricket breaks? Are there cricket cards? I'm sure there are. Golf cards? I do golf cards. I do, if anybody's interested, whatever people want. Topps Chrome? I'm kind of sick of Chrome, man. I can't do the hustler breaks. I did it. I'll get arrested. Curling? Table tennis, ping pong? It's ping pong. What do you mean? Spend 50, save 10, spend 100, save 25. No, Alex, I do it. Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursday nights, I grapple. So sometimes Saturday mornings too. So I want to, hey, TR, what's up, buddy? If you guys don't know TR, you should really go check him out. Extremely entertaining, hype man, help your channel grow. Good guitar player, great guitar player. Has a problem with Master Blaster when you ask him to play it, but he eventually gets around to it. Would people want to buy blasters off of me? I don't know. TR is awesome. Time. TR, your guitar sounds really nice, that Martin. And every time I hear you play it, I start getting a little shaky for to buy a Martin guitar. Some old wrestling cards. What kind? Will you buy in, Chad, if I break something? Never seen you buy into a break. Hey, Venus. Yeah, I have a Taylor. I don't like it. I never play it. It's too bright, too sharp for me. I like the warmer sound of a Martin. When I was younger, I don't know if you ever seen the movie Lead Belly, the story of Lead Belly. Can't remember what year it came out. It might have been 70s, early 80s. But whatever guitar he was using I remember the sound it was that Martin sound, and I've had it in my head for years, and I just never got one. Steve Believe, are you still here? If I did buy a break of cricket cards, I saw a pack, and it would be $10 a pack. Good God, $10 a pack for cricket card. We ain't doing that. That ain't happening. But I'm willing to, if to get anything that people want. I want to do some higher end stuff, but I'm afraid to buy it and not be able to sell it and be stuck with it. Like I was going to do the 93 Bowman. I would love to do 2001 tops for the Ichiro, or maybe some for the Pujols rookie, but I don't want to get screwed with it. 93 Bowman for Jeter, right? I don't know. It's going to be at least, I don't know, probably like at least 30, 40 bucks a spot, right? In 2011 update, yeah, it's not going to happen. No, for, Casey, for the 93 Bowman, it'll probably end up being like, because the box is like 100, and then if I go to the BBC, right, it's going to be like, pack is 140 for 2011. Yeah. Hey, TR, I thought you were going to be doing morning streams like real early, like 4 or 5 a.m. That's when I come alive. No. I don't see any Trout rookies in our future. My future. I think that'd be cool, TR. You got a whole different group of people. Hey, Venus, you still here, Venus Eats? No, I'm not going to. It would be whatever the cost for me was. But if I go to the BBC, it's going to be, I don't know how much a box for them is. Let me see. Probably like, I'm going to guess 160 to 180. I don't want to give these guys my money, to be honest with you. 93 Bowman. I don't even see that. I don't see any in stock. Hall of Fame Blue Jays. I mean, like who? I got probably a ton of Hall of Fame Blue Jays. Molitor. Carter. I got Carter's rookie the other day. He's rated rookie. No, I got a lot of Winfields. Hey, Tanya. Did you hit 1,000, Tanya? I think you were close earlier, I heard. Alomar, yeah. I got a lot of Alomar stuff. Anybody that's a Hall of Famer, I put into a Hall of Fame box. John Olerud, he's maybe the Blue Jays Hall of Fame, but I PC Olerud, so I have a Devon White. Probably not, actually. Devon White is probably not somebody I have a lot of because I consider him a common. Pat Borders, say his name 3 times and he might show up. Mm. 2015 Panini Star and Strike will cost $40 for 10 back. So who's in the 2015 Stars and Stripes? No, there isn't, Brent. What are you talking about? You want me to go get a box of cards? I'll go. Let me grab a box. I'm going to give Dallas like 15 more minutes. If he doesn't come, I'm going to open his stack. So, what do I have here? Anything? I might have something. These are all basketball cards, football cards. Hold on. So this box is kind of one of the boxes I just throw random Hall of Famers and things like that in. Let's see. You guys remember these? Flair baseball star stickers. TR, no, I've played in a lot of bands, but it's too much friggin' work dealing with crazy people. And, you know, I'm not opposed to being in a band. I've played out solo stuff years ago, but working on maybe doing something somewhat soon, playing out, start to do. I would like to start around Christmas time, start doing some like Christmas jazz stuff around here. But I got this other computer hooked up right here, courtesy of Jonathan H. I'm just got the monitor hooked up before I went live, and I'm hoping that I can do an album, full album there. Yeah, these 88 star stickers, let's use them here. Brooke Jacoby. See if there's any. Ay. Where is this? I don't know. What a face. John Franco, Wally Joyner, Ellis Burks. All right, so we'll put this back. Anyway, you wanted, you were talking about, give me some players. You, for Toronto, Alomar. All these are Alomar cards. Hold on. That's Sandy. Who cares about him? And Duhar, Acuna Jr. rookies. Acuna Jr. Bunch of these. These 2017 Leaf Acunas. A pile of them. More Acunas. Abreus. Jose Abreu 2014 update. Abreu. Tons of Jose Abreu. Bobby Abreu. Altuves. Lots of Altuves. Arrieta. Abbott's. Jim Abbott's. Steve Avery. Here's another Roberto. There's a cool Roberto. Altuve. Lots of Altuves. Albies, Altuve, Alomar, Albies, Alomar, and Altuve. George Bell. Yep. So this one's pretty nice. Let me turn this camera around so we can get it better. Sorry. I'll take it out of the top loader. I can't remember what this is from, what series, but it's out of 75. That's a cool Alomar. Nice looking card. Joe, that's the problem. I am very disorganized with my cards, and it's starting to engulf me in a way that I do not like. Oh, that's cool. I never noticed it says induction class of at the bottom, 2011. It's really nice. Shiny, it is. Before you came in, I was talking about I need to get rid of a lot of my stuff. I need to do like a long stream where I can give things away and auction things off or just outright sell them because it's not enjoyable. Like I'm not having fun with a lot of this stuff. It just sits there. I've been collecting Alpujols and Guineas game. I need to Alpujols rookie. That's what I need because I don't have one. And it's going to go way up in price. So I know I have more Alomars than this, but this is just what was in this box. Probably ones you already have. Alomar, Roberto, and Sandy. Roberto and Sandy, like father, like sons. Roberto. These ones are cool. This is from that Topps Embossed or whatever it was. The gold and the regular. Auction. I get so stressed out. Yeah, I get stressed out as well with the cons. I wasn't planning on selling these. I was just kind of, you guys, I'm just seeing what I have. I'm not opposed to selling these. Give me some other Blue Jays you might be interested in. Yeah, this is for sale, but I don't know what shipping would be to Canada, and I don't even know if you're. I mean, Carter. I just got the Carter rookie the other day, the rated rookie. Olerud, let me see. Ricky, thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate you coming in. And I'll try to get you some cricket cards. Yeah, some Olerud. Nice post. These are cool cards. I should get a box of these. These emotion. Wonder if you get anybody be interested in this for spots of these cards. I don't know how much they cost, but they're nice looking. Is it 94, 95 Flair Emotion? Showy. There's an Olerud. Palmero, what's he doing in here? Yuck. Ohtani's. Oh, shoot. What's that? Huh. Oh, no, Series 1 and Series 2, my bad. I like this Olerud a lot. I don't know. Upper Deck, 94 Upper Deck. Ricky Henderson. I got an IPC Ricky. I know I got a lot more Oleruds in this because I do PC. Let me see. Henderson and a Jays. Oh, wait, there are more O's here. Hold on. Oh, these are Negros, Nomos. Oh, these are N's. Henderson. Harper's. Henderson. Hershiser. Hernandez. Hershiser. Harper. Hayward. Oops, sorry. What year did he play for the Blue Jays? Chase Elliott rookie card? How much is that worth? 93. That's a cool Josh Hamilton. know I've got some Ricky Henderson in the Blue Jays. Just don't. Holiday, Ricky, Harper. You like Josh Hamilton? He had drug problems, right? That was always a cool card. Man, no Ricky Henderson in the Blue Jays. Reese Hoskins. Weird. Kissinger. That's a nice Ricky. Strange. I didn't thought I had some in there. I'm sure I do somewhere. Griffey's. Yeah, drug addiction. Let me check these. So I got a lot of non-baseball cards in here too. This, I think Jay Pylon wants this, but I don't know. I don't know what this is worth, and I kind of want to keep it, but what's up, Carson? You should watch my video stream from last night. I opened up your package, you little son of a bitch. Your fake Ty Cobb, your Ty Cobb shenanigans. I thought I was getting a real OG Ty Cobb PSA 10. Instead, I got 91 Pacific. Reds? I don't know, give me some Reds players. I got Sabo stuff, but that is not going anywhere. That stays with me. I think I sent you a lot of the Reds stuff I have. There's a Cardinal, an Alien. I like Willie McGee a lot. Like me some McGee. Let me see what else you got. Larry Walker. Man, Alex, this is just a single ball. This is where I just kind of throwing stuff recently. Mike, see that whole area is all, there's thousands of cards in there. And if I took you into the back, it's unreal how much stuff how many cards I have back there. Looking at what's in Series 2, this, yeah, I don't know what this, probably 10,000 count, yeah. And I got tons of these. It's ridiculous. I'm so disorganized right now. It's insane, and it's killing me. Carson, you're talking about this Series 2? I'm going to open some in a second. Russell Wilson. These are going to go to, that's going to go to Donald Blomdahl. I know, these are some football. So there are no NASCAR breaks on YouTube. Dion, Vinny Testaverde, Lizzie Newsome, Miller, Sims, Favre, Brady, Bill Belichick, rookie, right? Brett Favre, Koski, Rice, Elway, Pacific. I love these cards. I don't care if this was cricket or soccer. This design is one of my favorite designs of any card ever, the 2014 Thomas Fowler. Barry Sanders, Peyton, Wes Welker, Moss. Sanders. Wait, there's a Santa Claus in this one? Speaking of Sarah, I think I got quite a few Emmett Smith rookies somewhere. This is one of mine, Rice. Oh, man, I didn't know there was a Santa Claus in this one. Here's some hockey. Hull, Gretzky. We pulled an Emmett. Yeah, we got one Emmett so far. Topps Archives, I think. Barry Sanders, Montana. I love that design too. Wes Welker. I don't know if these are worth anything. Rob Moore. Steve Young, Jerome Bettis, rookie or minor league card. James Harden, Joe Namath, Eli Manning, Dave Andriachuk, Darryl Sittler, Laney Mc... Hockey. Can't be. Yeah, I didn't know until tonight how many error cards and that they had such value. I think I have some race cards in here somewhere, Brent. If you want to see some of what's in that box, I suggested I have a video up and a link with it. The cards. What do you, Ken? I'm not sure what you mean. All right, man. I'll catch you later. I'm not sure what you mean about list of cards in that set description. Who's that? Nell Gray. Yeah, there's lots of Jim Johnson. Doug Flutie. Oh, Penny Starn Site. I'll check that out for sure. Brent Sutter. If it's worth it, I mean, I'll buy a box. I don't care. Adam Oates. LeBron. Elway. Howie. Mr. Jordan. I'm going to open up Dallas's, good old Bob Probert. Let's open Dallas's stack. Wish he was here, but he ain't. Raph, pick Dallas's stack. Top left, bottom right. Oh, I know I know Probert was. He was. I know. I think I know the documentary you're talking about. Back left? You mean top left? I do. I don't think, are these even nice? These are like just cards I throw into things. I don't really like coffer. I have so much random crap. This is a cool sticker. Steve Young, Montana, Bradshaw, Young, George Allen. I don't know what's good here, what's not. I mean, I know they're not common stuff or a little bit less than commons. A lot of basketball stuff. These are cool. I know they're not worth much, but I just like these little hockey cards from what, 77. Top left. All right. So Dallas, this is your stack, buddy. If it's crap, blame it on the child Kane. Well, I got a lot of boxes to go through, man. So many. Would people buy these? Pete Him. Perry Williams. Donnell Wolford. John Taylor. Mike Lansford. Mike Johnson. Wes Hopkins. Hayward Jeffries. He was pretty good. William Fuller. David Treadwell. Dennis Brown. Mark Carrier. American Bowl Berlin. Tom Hudson. Andre Rison traded. And a Roger Staubach. He'd like that. He's a Dallas, obviously. Or not obviously, but Dallas is Dallas guy. Bruce Smith. Hey, so Kane, Carson, where did you get that? Tell me again about the 85 Donruss, where you got that. Bruce Smith, Eric Dorsey, Ravin Caldwell, Jerry Ball, Lee Williams. 25, 50, or dollar boxes? What do you mean? I don't know what that means. Ricky Reynolds, Warren Moon, Bruce Matthews, Eugene Daniel, Carl Mecklenburg, Bernard Clark, Brian Blados, American Bowl London, Kevin Call, and Jake Scott. Market. I have no luck on Marketplace. Every time I go in there, it's people want insanely high prices for this stuff. Just ridiculous. Charles Mann, Thurman Thomas, Walter Stanley, Dave Waymer, Jeff Quarry, Kevin Fagan, Mike Munchak, Johnny Rembrandt, Michael Brooks, Michael Young, Joe Phillips, Vince Buck, Jeff Alm, Eric Green, and Jim Plunkett. Henry Allard, Don Beebe, was he good? Or he was the dude that like replaced Flutie and messed it all up? 25 cents or $1 each people buy. Oh, like mystery bags? Tim Irwin, James Thornton, Mark Lee, Fred Smirlis, Urban Flyer, Anthony Muniz, Ken Lanier, Mike Ken, Anthony Johnson, Dexter Carter rookie, Eric Moore, American Bowl Montreal, and Lynn Swan. I mean, I just don't know. It's a lot of sorting going through like what's worth what, and I don't want to. Oh, I know what you mean. Like, okay, 25-cent boxes. Yeah, I thought you meant like mystery bags or mystery boxes for 25 cents. Vaughn Johnson, Sean Landetta, Rick Fenney, Sean Gale, Kevin Mack, Hardy Nickerson. Offline, DD? What's the matter? You're going offline? Christian Okoye, David Fulcher, Tim Green, Jack Trudeau, Leroy Butler, Keith McCants, Howard Ballard, Todd Callis, and Jerry Rice. What do you mean Canadian cardboard? Ran down Leon, the Super Bowl pick with wide receiver and kick returner. Doug Smith, Montana. It's a cool Montana. Kirk Loudermilk, Mark Vortz, Ruben Davis, Mark Carrier, Rodney Holman, David Galloway, Gerald McNeil, Keena Turner, not Tina Turner, Ken Davidson, Reggie Cobb. I thought that was Emmett Smith. Damn it. Robert Allwalt, Cortez Kennedy, and Richard Dent. All right, Alex. Sorry, buddy. Roger Craig, Mike Singletary, Don Warren, Floyd Turner, Gary Anderson, Boomer Esiason, Bruce Kozerski, Brent Williams, Jeff Harrod, Mickey Schuler, Anthony Smith, Willis Peggies, Johnny Bailey, American Bowl Tokyo, and Joe Montana. So 2 more packs left. Yeah. All right. Well, tomorrow when I go out, I'll see if I can find some NASCAR. I'll buy like a blaster or two to open here and see, you know, how people react to them. Jerry Rice. I know they put like tire relics in there, like rubber. Rich Camarillo, Leroy Horde, Hobby Brenner, Ron Hall, James Brooks. Is Dick Trickle a real NASCAR driver? Cedric Jones, Ed Reynolds, John Thayer, Dave Creed, Pat Terrell, Greg McMurdy, Carwell Gardner, Anthony Montgomery, and Len Dawson. The last pack for Dallas. If he doesn't get it, I think I have a couple Emmett Smith rookies that I would give him because I don't want to not have one out of here. Guy McIntyre. Hey, look, it's John Robinson. Trace Armstrong. Robert Nassie. Tootie Robbins. You know that dude dropped some bombs too. Mark May. Bruce Armstrong. Reggie Robbie. Brian Blades. Pat Beach. Jeff George rookie. That's something. Houston Hoover rookie. That's probably not something. Chris Singleton rookie. And damn it. Alexander Wright rookie, and then John Riggins. So Jeff George, though. Carson, it's your fault, buddy. Blame it on you. Or him. Oh. Sosa? Is there a nice Sosa? I'm not a Sosa guy. Yeah, I know. I still wanted to get him a Emmit. I think I have some. If I do, I'll send them to him. I don't want to not have it. So that's what I was going to do with the Bowman. If I buy 93 Bowman, I was going to buy a Jeter. And probably not, a 10 or anything like that, but buy a Jeter. So there's at least a guaranteed one. By the way, I don't know. In a little bit, I'm going to random this. So we're going to do the Wheel of Death for this hockey box. Didn't he get into an accident the other day, Dale Earnhardt Jr.? My bro is 1999. What? 99 what? Who's in the auto parts guy? Who's the good rookies in this? I don't mind auction off. It's only just like $13 or something. I meant to buy the hobby box to do packs, but includes newest rookies, traded players, all-star heroes of the NFL, and Canadian national junior team. Lindros, 99. 91, 90-91. Gary Buer is one of them. Which packs did you get, Chris? You should send them to me so I can open them for you. Pavel. Okay, Pavel. Okay. I know that name. So I'm gonna do the Wheel of Death for this. I'll wait a little while longer. Let's see, there's 17 people here. Lindros or Lindosis? Was it free? 93 Top Series 1. You didn't open it yet? Dave, you need to get a star where everybody's doing them. There has to be a section of YouTube breakers that are doing NASCAR. I've seen them opened, right? Like, I've seen it. Maybe you'll win tonight, Case. Yeah, they're NASCAR breakers. I know, like, it's at breakers.tv. I've seen a bunch. You guys ever go on there? Breakers.tv? Like friendly box breaks and platinum card breaks. So Breakers.tv is a website. It's kind of like a Twitch streaming website, but just for card breaks. Some pretty entertaining people on there. That's where you lost your bank account. How much did you spend when you were there? I wish I knew where the NASCAR cards I had were. Are they in here? Might be in here. I don't know. Hey, Isaac, Mr. from south of the border, Mr. Tijuana himself. Jerry, is this guy good? Jerry Cornelison? Drew Bledsoe's. Congratulations. So that is, of course, here. Baker Mayfield, Michael Gallup, Chet Lemon's favorite. You spent $12,000 on breaks on Breakers TV. Carson, you want this card? This Bruce Jenner. Nate Archibald. So these I actually went through not that long ago. Man, did you what was your best out of all the money? What was the best hit you got from that Collectorholic? $12,000 on Breakers. I imagine you must. And who did you usually spend your money with? Was there a particular breaker, or was it just whoever? I imagine you did not get your investment on that. Platinum card breaks. I was probably in there watching you. I used to be in there every night. I bought one time in my life, and I never really bought in. Just too risky. Natron memes. Trying to find if I have any NASCAR cards in here. Up to 80. 2018 out 100. You mean you're gonna break 2018 updated 100 and send me all the cards in that break? Casey, you are a generous fellow. So what was the best card you got from all of your breaks with Breakers TV? Joe, tell me if you find a good price box like 2001 Topps. I mean, I'll buy it. That's a cool hologram. Mr. Shrimpman, Deltresh Shrimp, whatever his name was. Kembe, Dwight Stevenson. A dual auto football superfractor of who? Morning, Alonzo Mourning, lots of Alonzo Mourning cards. I don't know why. No, let me ask. Yeah, 12 grand. So when was the last time you bought into a break? I don't think he's going to pass. I don't know if he's going to pass Bonds. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. You send you cash and pick stuff from that box, man. I got lots of boxes to pick through. Can you just open them up? Oh, I see, Chris. That's pretty cool. What did you say you paid for the box of cards? I like 93 tops. How much is a box of 93 tops? Maybe I'll do that. We could do a break of that. The Bonds could have DH'd somebody. And Bonds really disappeared, though, huh? Like, he is not in the public eye. 97, that's 93 tops, so let me see this. 93 tops, free shipping. So, 93 tops series one loudest crack. Yeah. You're talking about in person? So it'd be like 25 bucks a spot or a little bit more with shipping. That's not too bad. I would just feel bad about not pulling it if I get it. I think I have a couple 93 top sheets. Maybe I could put it in, make sure I random it off or something. So these vintage, like I'm looking at this here on eBay, vintage 1961 Topps MLB Christmas holiday pack. Are these things bullshit? Like I've heard people say that the holiday packs are not legit at all. I don't know. Yeah, he is probably the best hitter, no doubt. They are a scam. So are they like Fairfield type boxes, but of the day? And if so, it would just be full of common shit then, right? Hey, Kevin. What's up, buddy? How you feel? Emptying their garbage can? I'm glad you're in here. I'm glad to see you or see your words. I'm trying to figure out like some cool cards to pick up and break. Like 1963 Topps Baseball Fun Pack. So Kevin, tell me what it's like post-surgery. These are not real repacks. The baseball fun breaks are, so you're saying they're a total scam. You into the game, right, Austin? Well, it's Etsy. Etsy's full of morons. 87 tops? Oh, man, I don't want to do 87 tops, Casey. I think I really want to try to do stuff like, except for like some like 93 Bowman or 93 tops where you're looking for a Jeter, 2001, you're looking for Ichiro, things like that. I want to try to do things that are oddball stuff that maybe you're not going to see on other channels. Like everyone's, got the modern stuff or the junk wax stuff. They cut my throat to stomach, cracked and drilled in my chest. Cut in the throat. So they did like the straight down, crack the chest. How much pain are you in right now on a 1 to 10? Sport flicks. Those things bode so bad. Yeah, Austin's had heart surgery as well. I hope they gave you some good meds for the pain. He committed Dick Trickle, killed himself. No painkillers? Oof. I can respect that, but that's got to be tough. So what led to the, did you have a heart attack or did you have chest pain and go? Like, what happened? Yeah, I know didn't want to mention it, but all right, Autopots guy. Good night in Canada land. Hope you have a great day today, later today or tomorrow, depending on where you are. I took out my gallbladder. I saved myself for a couple weeks. Yeah, Austin. His Kevin Kirk situation's a pretty intense and complicated. Are your kids with you, Kevin? What was what, Brent? And are you talking with your wife at all? or you just done. Oh, I didn't say anything about Dale Jr., did I? Yeah, I'm glad you're done after what you said. Some people you never know. You chose to let her live. So, but like when the stress from the situation, did it cause a heart attack, or did you go in with chest pain? Like, how did that work? Yeah, Austin. His story is pretty crazy. What she did. Unfortunately not. I should have baseball to open, but these sons of bitches are not sending me. They're so slow on the draw. I bought baseball a week and a half ago. It should have been here. But I am going to do these in a minute. I'm going to do the giveaway here for this. Maybe I should mukbang. Should I eat some pasta on live? Let me know when does NASCAR race have. Maybe else fine. I don't know. Dodge Durango. Dodge Durango? Dave Durango, not Dodge Durango. You know what Busey's is? What are you talking about? What are Busey's? Hold on a second. What are Tice Jr.? Yeah, the clearly authentic stuff is good, no doubt. Oh, where are these? Oh yeah. Gluten-free. These things. What are these? Pure butter chocolate chip shortbread cookies. Yeah, Joe, you I saw your text. I got the text with the actually I'll show the picture right here. McNeil, yeah, McNeil was $4, had the arrow. Hopefully you guys can see this. 2019. McNeil, $4. Kyle Tucker rookie, $2.50. Otani, $2.50. Gleyber Torres, $1.50. Lariano, $2.50. Devers, $1. Mike Trout, 4. Guerrero rookie, 15. Jimenez, 5, I think. Tatis, 12. Alonso, 12. Yeah, man, I hear you, Austin. My anxiety has been exceptionally high. Hey, Roger. Did you get my email, Roger? Yeah, Devers is $1. I sent you an email a couple hours back about giving you a phone call. I'm not mukbanging. I'm not doing that. I'm just having something to eat because I feel I'm gonna puke. So, Roger, my thought on that was we could do it. I have a website that I get my Beckett's from illegally. Maybe next week, Roger, I could give you a call and you could do it. That way I can do it a little earlier, so and more people that might be interested in hearing what you have to say. Here, you guys want to, I'll hook you guys up. Hold on. It's free Beckett's. It's usually a little behind, but there you go. World of Magazines. My dog is cut above her butt. Roger, what's up? Why are you blah? And did you get my email? So what's the deal with watching people eat? Why do you like that? It's weird. There's lots of other stuff on that World of Magazines too. Civil Wars, Black Sox scandal revisited, trout fisherman, giving one of his cats an individual room. I would give my cats. I would leave everything to my cats if I could. I guess I could. You know what, Chris? I looked hard for the Overstreet Guide and I could not find a copy. I don't think I have. I had to purchase one because I couldn't find it. What I mean, the Overstreet Guide is what would you use it for when you have eBay and all this stuff? I don't think so. I don't know if he's gonna pass Bonds. I think his career is kind of needs 63 more home runs. How many home runs does he have this year? It was too hot. What do you mean it was too hot? He's at 656. Okay. And what Bond? What did Poole? How many runs did he have this year? Home runs. Let's see. He had 23 this year. '23 home runs. So let's see. 23 from 2013, he had 2013 and 17. He was injured, I believe. 2014, 28, 2015, he had 40. 2016, he had 31, 23, 19, 23. So let's say I don't know, he's in at least another 4 years, 5 years maybe. '11 update Mike Trout. What do you mean? What about it? Oh, foreign. Okay, why not? I don't think he's got it in him to. I think he's. What happened to him? What happened between 2010 and 2012? He got old, I know, but that was a quick. I mean, he was just murdering it, and then it was just something happened. That wasn't just. Oh, was he injured? Obviously, the big thing was he went to the Angels. You think so? Was he juiced? Okay, Roger, what do you think? You just, if you want to shoot me back an email after, I'll check it out. But it was interesting, Roger. I got an email this morning from somebody I thought was you from last night, explaining something to me that I didn't know about a particular person I didn't know about, and scamming people. So I looked into it, and it was accurate. I talked to some people, and they said it was true. But I'm not going to mention the guy's name here. You don't think he did? It really looked like a juicer. But who knows? You can't really tell that way. Luke Volk. What's no big deal, Roger? I would like to talk to you. I think it would be fun. Only off him or Roger Klein's only. Maybe one day. I would like to know your thoughts. Because I don't really. You mentioned forgeries. I don't know anything about forgeries. I assume you mean forged signatures. And I don't know how rampant that is anymore, right? I'm sure. I don't expect you to be anything be rude. I could always just hang it up. Is forgery a big thing nowadays? I thought it was over. I thought that kind of died. Now that you got, you're getting stuff direct from tops, these companies mostly. I don't know. I could be totally wrong. Probably am. I know how crazy it was in the 90s and early 2000s. There was something else you mentioned too. Trimming issues, card trimming issues. You were the ringleader in a forgery legal case in the 90s? Were you forging it? Signatures? I would love to hear about that. No judgment, just listen. Yeah, that's good. I'm not sure which end you were on. Later, Austin. Hey, bud. If you say ringleader, I'm assuming that you are the one. You were forging the autographs. And how card trimming isn't how prominent is card trimming now? I know there's some shit with PSA, right? Come on, dude, back off. Operation Foul Ball? No, I have not. Wait a minute. Let me look it up. Oh. That right there? The 18-month investigation led to the arrest of Anthony J. Alanovich, twin of Chicago, a scheme to create and distribute large quantities of forged sports memorabilia focused on Jordan and other bulls. What? So were you were part of that? Operation Bullpen? "26 individuals were all convicted. Let me see. So you were part of that then. You stood separate from them. Anthony J. Yeah, that's, I don't know. Joe, do you know who that is? Or is, oh. So Roger, you were forging signatures, and you didn't get busted, I'm assuming, or you did? So there were two, Operation Bullpen and Operation Foul Ball. So you were forging stuff on the East Coast. Oh, I see. You stood separate from them. You were not part of that, but you were saying you were doing the same thing, but just different. So you didn't get caught? That's a good question, Johnny. How much did you make off of that? Oh, you did get busted. You did get busted. Okay. How long ago did you get in trouble? And what was the sentencing repercussions? Good night, Kevin. I hope you feel better. How these autos get into market? So I imagine that they. Hey, Anthony. Papa, what's up, buddy? That Roger is here to bust people? Papa J, have you been following this conversation at all? Or did you just get here? Hey, El Nino. 90s Flair forgery case. Never heard of that. I'm looking it up to see what this is. Yeah, I'm not familiar with a Flair forgery case. So right now, right, where you're getting a huge portion of the autos, or at least the cards, right, they're coming from tops, from directly from the companies. You know, with all these certifications out there and grading authentication companies, how is it happening still? You'd think it would be nipped in the butt, but hey, goof. Yeah, maybe eBay. By the way, I'm gonna give these away in a minute for anybody that's interested. I have this new computer set up over here, so maybe we'll switch it to this. Not looking to bust anybody. So do you see, Roger? Do you see a lot of forgeries? Are you seeing something within the YouTube community that stands out as whatever, dishonest, disingenuous? So what it is, Anthony, Roger Clay said he was involved in the 90s with forging autographs on the East Coast, and he was busted for it. And we're talking about that. It's interesting. And we're not judging, we're not attacking him or anybody. Heads all my weeds, mine. Don't have to worry about that in Massachusetts anymore. All right, so BBCE. Well, you clearly have a problem with BBCE discussion last night, and I do, as well as other people as well. It's not, Muppet theme. I don't know the Muppet theme. I know, Roger. I gotta go to end the stream soon. It's already 3:30. Yeah, weed is totally legal here in Mass. I don't smoke weed, but it is very legal. It was decriminalized, and then it was last year or September of last year, I think it became legal. My brother's trying to get into the dispensary business. So Roger, I really would like to hear about your story and all that stuff, but I would like to set it up so we could do it a little earlier, and I could have some people that might be interested, that have bigger channels to listen to you if you want to. You obviously, assuming that you're telling me the truth, you have quite a bit of insight into some things that most of us don't. And I would like to hear it. I'm sure, maybe even I could see about see if the Jazz Brothers want to come in and listen. The market is saturated right now. We talk about saturated with fakes. Yeah, everyone in California. I assume Papa J was high all the time. Get out of there. All right, let me try to get this. See if I can get this going on the new computer. A Wheel of Death. Oh, shoot. Okay. So I would have assumed the market is not saturated, that had kind of, have I ever tried weed? Yeah, I have. It's not, I don't enjoy it. Makes me, I already have enough anxiety. It makes me go absolutely bonkers. I'm going to do it, since it's a little bit later, I'm going to do last call on this. If anybody wants one, a stack of this. I think if you have a package with me, it's $12. Emmett Smith wrote. We already pulled one Emmett Smith. Tabby wants catnip. He wants food because he's a pig. All he wants to do is eat. El Nino, you want a spot on for the Emmett Smith? We got 2 stacks left. If you're interested. Yeah, I'll talk about anything. Pack searching, forgeries, trimming, which I know is an issue now, right? PSA kind of, I can't recall what it was, what's going on with them, but, and, so El Nino, where do you live? By the way, I'm going to post that link one more time. If anybody needs Beckett's PDF, they're free right there. PayPal, is that you could, so Okay, Roger, I don't have to have them. I thought you, okay. I won't. I thought you might want to let them know. 20, you want both stacks? Yeah, 24 is fine for both stacks. That's all this. Hopefully we get the Smith, Emmit Smith. No, that's fine. And I think you're the last one. We already, Dallas and Chris already had their spot. So, yeah, if you shoot me over that, I'll open them for you right now. I don't know what is in Jab's mind. I don't know. I don't even recall. I don't remember him ever really talking about pack searchers. Maybe I just never heard it. I'm not sure. I would agree with you in a certain. I don't like pack searchers or searching packs. I don't know the people that do it. I'm sure are not bad villains. All right, Brent. Thank you for coming in, and I will take a look for some NASCAR cards for you. But you know, it is. I would say that it is very easy to hate pack searchers. Because for obvious reasons, just it is the I don't know, I'm not going to talk about it now. We'll talk about it when I give you a call. We can do it. But I don't know of Jabs. I've never really heard him talk about it. I would assume, I could be wrong, that the reason, like, I would imagine that the justification for pack search would be the price of cards, the way the companies work, that they're, let's be real, Topps is kind of a scummy company. Roger, come on, man. I don't want you, please. I don't want you guys fighting. This is what I was concerned about. I just don't mind letting you talk and do all this stuff. I just don't want you guys to argue with each other. El Nino, you sent it over. Let me check. Chris. Yep, Jeff. It's quite the last name you got there, Jeff. Okay. Let's end this now so you guys don't get. I don't want you guys arguing in here. I'm asking kindly to everybody. Let's not talk about pack searching right now. Let's not. Let's talk about Dave Meggett. I assume you don't want these. Bill Fralick. Roger, tell me right now, in your opinion, what is the most forged item? Stan Brock, Todd Bowles, Tim Cremeri, Brian Noble, Albert Lewis. Dave's not here, man. Dave is here, man. Scott Davis, Curtis Duncan, Danny Stubbs, looking like he's gonna bite you in the ass. Darian Connor, Richmond Webb, Alex Gordon, Stan Humphreys, good old Joe Robbie, and Bart Starr. So yeah, I'd like to know who you think is the most forged, or what the most forged player is, items. Okay. Otis Anderson, Brent Fullwood, James Hasty, Jeff Bostic, Mantle, still the most forward, you think? Eric Ball, Ken Rutgers, Max Montoya, Ron Brown, Danny Noonan, Mel Gray, Kevin Haverdink. Where's Wrath? Junior Seau, rookie. I didn't think that was in here. One of these. Blair Thomas and Chuck Howley. Okay, all right. Told you he's not going to be there. What are you talking about? And Roger, that's fine. I don't have to have him come in. I thought you might want to, but that's okay. Jeff Hostletter. Yeah, I thought someone said Sale wasn't in this. Perry Williams, Donnell Wolford, John Taylor, Mike Lansford, Raymond Claiborne. There's a messed up card. Marcus Allen's pretty good. Hayward Jeffries, William Fuller, David Treadwell, Dennis Brown, Mark Carrier, American Bowl, Todd Hudson, and Lynn Shawn. Did Wrath say that there was a Santa Claus card in the series too? Frank Reich. I remember the Pro Set Santa Claus cards, but I didn't know if they were in here. Steve Jordan, Dan Hampton, Dermonte Dawson, Roland James. Man, it was so much easier to pronounce these players' names in Anthony, these are 1990 Series 2 Pro Set. Dan Brennan, Jay Schroeder, Doug Waddell, Dennis Gibson, Steve Walsh traded, Peter Tom Willis, Robert Blackman, another one of these cards, Ron Stallworth, and Larry Zonka. Papa, I get them from my LCS, or I get them from eBay, or I can't remember, was it blowout cards? I can't remember, which I use not as much as blowout cards. I try to buy them at my LCS, all my cards there if I can, because it's cheaper for if I do breaks because there's no shipping, and I'd rather give both guys my business too. Kevin Green, wasn't he involved with the WCW? Eric Dorsey, Raven Caldwell, Jerry Ball, Lee Williams, Kevin Fagan, Warren Moon, Bruce Matthews, Eugene Daniel, Carl Mecklenburg, Bernard Clark, Brian Blados, American Bowl London, Kevin Call, and Jerry Rice. Yeah, these are very 90s. Never was a Pro Set. You know, I like a lot of the 90s and 80s football cards, but Pro Set's a little, I don't know how generic, I guess. New LCS. I'd be scared to open up a card shop now. Tim McDonald, Dennis Gentry, Reggie Rutland, Roger Delpino, Eugene Marv, Ron Heller, Seth Joyner, Greg Montgomery, Dennis McKinnon, Walter Reeves, Darrell Thompson, commissioner of the Berlin Wall. Reggie Rembert, and a Fred Bolitnikoff. Virtual LCS. Myron Guyton. Fred Bolitnikoff is scary. Pat Swilling. Vesty Jackson. Rich Gannon. He was good, right? Courtney Hall. Randy Grimes. Byron Evans. Yeah, lots of like Funko stuff, right? Like Terry McDaniel, Alan Pinkett, Dennis Smith, Ronald Lewis, Gary Lewis. Falcons are back in black. Blues real. NFL goes international, and Franco Harris. Moon NFL. I like what I think 89 score NFL cards are pretty nice looking. I like them. Odessa Turner. Hey, El Nino, did you send your address as well? Because I'm going to need it. Kent Hall. Jim Dombrowski. Barry Sanders. Ronnie Harmon. Broderick Thomas. Thomas Benson. Ricky Ellison. Terry Kennard. Sassy Terry Kennard. Greg Cragen. Harold Green. Keith Sims. Mike Bellamy rookie. And this card, and Bart Starr. Okay. Lionel Manuel. Shane Conlon. Eric McMillan. Jay Hilgenberg. Dave Brown. Joe Wolf. Howie Long. Greg Bell, Mark Jackson, Mike Babb, Mike Buck, Ronaldo Turnbull. That card, and from that was there. The question I had for you, Roger, was in 2019, who do you think is the current most forged player is? What the most forged items are? And where they come from. I'd imagine a lot of it comes from the East. Good night, Papa J. Hi, bye. All right, Micah, take it easy. Pete Metzelaars, Leon Sales, Jim Harbaugh, Carl Lee, Jerry Holmes, Clay Matthews, Lionel Washington, Ray Bentley, Steve Sewell, John Raid, Fred Washington, Ron Cox, this card, and this card, and Jake Scott. Hope you get it in here. No Emmett Smith. I'll throw something into your box as well. Some extra stuff. Hope so. Charles Mann. What's up, Preston Sports? The only things I'm throwing aside are these little inserts. Thurman Thomas, Walter Stanley, Bill Romanowski, Jeff Query, Fred Smirlis, Mike Munchak, Johnny Rembrandt, Michael Brooks, Michael Young, Joe Phillips, Vince Buck, Jeff Alm, Eric Green, and Richard Dent. You were wrong, Casey. I don't think Joe's leaving. I think it was Papa J. You called it wrong. Henry Allard. Unless there was something good in there that I missed. I don't know who these people are. Don Beebe. Tim Irwin. James Thornton. Mark Lee. Hardy Nickerson. Irving Fryer. Anthony Muniz. Ken Lanier. Mike Ken. Anthony Johnson rookie. Dexter Carter rookie. Eric Moore. Todd Callis. And Joe Montana. And then after this, I'll give away the hockey set. Vaughn Johnson. Andre Reed. No, I know. Just give me a name of one name. Who do you think the most? Is it Trout? Is it Mantle still? Rick Fenny? Sean Gale? He was pretty good. The big hit's Emmitt Smith rookie. I don't know what it's worth. Kevin Mack, Mark Carrier, Krishna Coy, David Fulcher, Tim Green, Jack Trudeau, Leroy Butler, Keith McCants, Howard Ballard, Cortez Kennedy. That's a cool card. And Len Dawson. Like I said, El Nino, if the Emmitt Smith is in here, I'll throw some extra stuff in. Doug Smith, Joe Montana, Kirk Loudermilk, Pete Alonso fakes, Mark Bortz, Ruben Davis, Boomer Esiason, Ronnie Holman, David Galloway, Gerald McNeil, Keena Turner, Len Davidson, Jeff Francis, wrong Cowboy, Robert Allwalt, American Bowl Tokyo, and John Riggins. Trout, Mantle, Montana, huh? Oh, Joe, you're that young? Trout, Mantle, Montana. Trout, yeah. I didn't think Montana would be still heavily forged. Roger Craig, Mike Singletary, Don Warren, Floyd Turner, Gary Anderson. Roger Clay, who do you think the most difficult name to forge is? James Brooks, Bruce Kozerski, Brent Williams, Jeff Harrod, Mickey Schuler, Anthony Smith, Will Pegues, I don't know. These things, he's horrible. Alan Montgomery, and Joe Montana. Jerry Rice, Rich Camarillo, Leroy Horde, Hobby Brenner, Ron Hall, Mark May, Cedric Jones, Ed Reynolds, come on, Emmett, Tom Thayer, Dave Krieg, Pat Terrell, Greg McMurdy, Carwell Gardner, Alexander Wright, not the rookie we want, Terry Bradshaw. 2 more packs, man. I hope you get it. Guy McIntyre, John Robinson, Trace Armstrong, Robert Massey, Tootie Robbins, Mark Wilson, Bruce Armstrong, Reggie Robbie, Brian Blades, Pat Beach, Taylor Swift autos, Jeff George, rookie, it's not bad, Houston Hoover, Chris Singleton, and Andre Ware, and Andy White. Taylor Swift. How much are those expensive? Sorry, buddy, am I bothering you? I bet they're for a lot too. So last pack. Bruce Smith, wrong Smith. Oops, wrong pile. Maurice Carthon, Mike Tomczak, Rod Woodson, Michael Stewart, Mike Johnson, Mike Pitts, Jim McMahon. Wasn't that an error card in here? The McMahon card? Mike Gann, Keith Taylor, Cedric Mack. It's not looking good. Eric Davis, 6'10". Lamar Lafon and Jim Plunkett. So sorry, buddy, no Emmitt Smith, but I will get the Junior Seau and the Jeff George rookie, and I will throw in some extra stuff too. Now, if anybody wants this hockey set, type the number 1 into chat, and I will Wheel of Death this thing. It's 1990, 91 Hockey High Series. Number 1, not uno. I'm just going to do it on my let me see something. Try to get this. Yeah, I'll just do it on my phone. Okay. Wheel of Names. Puig fan. Somebody came out. I don't know you. How are you, Puig fan? Roger Clay. All right. Wheel of Names. Get out. Stephen Conway. Don't know you either. You are going to get out of there. Yeah, ASMR is real popular on YouTube. Never, Roberto Stevenson. Who are you guys? All right, let me go back up. All right. Collector. Pollock. El Nino. Roger, did you bring these people? Joe. Johnny. Johnny has very good luck here. He always wins. Chris. Bolt. Casey. Canadian Cardboard. Puig fan. Roger. Steven. Conway. Oops. Roberto Stevenson. What the hell? Where did White Obama come from? Roger, are you bringing them to dislike my videos, man? You know, I really hope not. I'm trying to be good with you, dude. It's not even like the issue of disliking them. It's just kind of I'm trying to be fair with you. I don't know. Lloyd. Or is it all you, Roger? Are you all right, so I'm gonna go Juan Samsung. No Juan Samsung involved in this because I know who Juan Samsung is. So we have Collector Holic. If you're Pacific Instructions. Who did I miss? I feel like El Nino. Why did El Nino come with so much? Oh. So, Collector Holic, El Nino, Joe, iPhone, Johnny Waldeck, Chris Bolton, Casey, Canadian Cardboard, Program. This thing autocorrect. Puig fan. Roger, Stephen Conway, Roberto Stevenson, White Obama, Floyd. And is there anybody else? Whatever. Yeah, dislike it. They didn't dislike it. I don't care. All right. So did I get everybody? Did anybody? I think I got. I'll read the names off one more time. If you just make sure you guys are there. Collectorholic, El Nino, Joe iPhone, Johnny Waldeck, Chris Bolton, Casey, Canadian Cardboard, Puig Fan, Roger, Stephen Conway, Roberto Stevenson, White Obama, and Lloyd, sorry. We good? Such a pretty box. Who do you think you are, Roger? I don't know who you are. Roger Clay, I guess. Can you guys see that? No, I do not think that. So this is last person standing wins. Christopher Boltons. Sorry, bud. Johnny's luck has run out. Rest in peace, Joe iPhone service. Canadian out. Sorry. I figured it would go to either you or Lloyd since you have that hockey magnet blood from Canada. El Nino. White Obama. Oh, Lloyd. Sorry, bud. Kind of hoping it goes to somebody I already have a package for, but it's going to be one of sorry, Roger. One of your names is gone. Yeah, Roger Clay still alive. He might win. Collectorholic. So it's between Casey, Roger, and Stephen Conway. Whoever you are, Stephen. Oh, no. Casey. I'm sorry, buddy. So it looks like Roger won. I'm going to assume that Stephen. Roger, why do you do it? Why are you causing problems? Hey. And look who wins. Roger wins. Mr. Clay has won. Are you going to give me your address so I can send this to you or not? Yeah, Roger won this. Not rigged. I just make sure that I have a place to send it. How is that kind of rigged? Yeah, you can gift it to somebody. I don't mind. Do whatever you want with it. You want it. It's yours. Who do you want to gift it to? Oh, you didn't get it entered? Did you not type 1? Rat. You give it to Joe iPhone? Okay. Then it's Joe iPhone's. I'll send it with his stuff. All right. I don't know who's in it, but that's Joe's. So I'm going to end the stream now. I'm going to get these cards put away in their boxes. And Joe, you're free to gift it to somebody if you don't want it. Oh, White Obama, you asked about my belt. I'm a purple belt. I don't know if you saw it. I didn't respond till like a little while ago. And hopefully a brown belt in like a year and a half or so. Open. Purple, it goes white, blue, purple, brown, black. Purple tends to be where you stay the longest because it's right in the middle. And brown is pretty cool, pretty quick. Blue has the most diversity. Like if you were to go compete, you might get a blue belt that's like you don't know what you're gonna get with blue belts. Really bad. You'll see a lot of people who are white belts for like years who they were just kind of given their blue belt to say, hey, we want you to stay and keep giving us your money so we can promote you to blue belt. And then you got guys who are like go through white, like really nasty, and people blue belts that the belt where you see more sandbagging, like you get really good grapplers who are kept at blue belts for a long period of time so they can win tournaments. And then what does that level mean? It means, I would say that when you reach purple, that you are very proficient in grappling. Like 4 years, I got my blue belt quick. I was a blue belt for a long time because I didn't want to compete. I think wasn't earning points for my team because I didn't want to compete. I just like to grapple. So, and then I got purple. Hopefully, I said like maybe a year and a half left on the purple, depending. And then I said brown is quick. You see, like brown goes, it's like a year, and then you kind of restart once you have black belt. Then it's kind of a new. You start over again. You start really learning, expanding your game. Purple belt's where you start refining your stuff. And I would say I'm not when is black. Black is white, blue, purple, brown, and then black. I would hope to have my black belt within like 4 years, 5 years from now. I'm not. I would say just in general, when purple belt means that you are able to um, handle yourself uh, fairly well, I guess. Um, you don't really meet a lot of terrible purple belts because you've gone through that. You meet a lot of terrible blue belts, terrible white belts. Sometimes people get pushed through. Well, there's a competition the 27th I might do. I was hoping to do it, but I don't know if I'm in the right mental state to compete. It's a submission only, which I prefer. You do submissions or um, there's the points. I don't like the point system in grappling. I think it's stupid. I understand why it's there, but I definitely prefer submission only. And it suits me better because I'm not a points guy. So maybe this October, I think tomorrow, Monday, I will. I'm going to do a live stream from class. So I'll set up the phone on tripod and this live stream. Class is like, I don't know what we're doing Monday, what technique we're going over. Probably something related to body locks. If you're familiar with those, you see them more in no-gi, but they're good in gi as well. A lot of people avoid them because it might not have long legs or flexibility issues and things like that. But I don't know. Maybe Roger will like grappling stream. I don't know. You have gi? Yeah. Well, we do. I prefer no gi grappling, but I mostly do gi. GI. Yeah, mostly gi. We used to do. So we have 3 weeks of gi, then 1 week of no gi. I prefer the gi because it suits me better, and I enjoy the more. In a fight in the street, you may not have heavy clothes to grab on. Like you can choke somebody out with a winter coat, things like that. But the way I grapple is better in no gi than gi. I'm not a big guy, so like if you get a really large man, you get somebody like Junior Seau, right? We've had football players come in, college guys. You get these type of guys, and they're so strong, they're so big that in gi they can just. It's much easier for them to keep you in a position than no-gi. I can slip. It's easier for me to slip around and move out. And football players, it's interesting. Of all the different sports that you'd think that football players would be they're not they're not good grapplers. I would think just because of their size and strength that they would be, but they're not because they shoot in. They just always coming in head first. They get choked. But yeah, that's why who is maybe basketball players. Yeah, Junior Seau is dead because of their cardio. I mean, maybe I don't know if there is a better sport. I'm just saying that you would think football players would be better. So like Mondays we do, long limbs with just their cardio, that high cardio. Monday we generally cross train with wrestlers, the wrestling school, which has guys from Boston University, and they're just brutal. Wrestlers are. I think wrestling is a better, as far as I don't know. I think wrestling overall is a better grappling art than jiu-jitsu. It's a lot more brutal. You could be like really good jiu-jitsu guy and you go against, like we had some guys we had two of the coaches from Boston University, I think last Monday, and one of them was like probably 240, and it's like I spent so much time learning how to grapple or try, and then I go against this giant wrestler and it's just crushes me. I like MMA. Yeah. I don't watch as much anymore, but I do like it. So I don't know. I just don't really watch it. I used to watch it with my mother's boyfriend, my stepdad, but since he's passed away last year, I don't really like to feel a little bad watching it. So, all right, I'm going to end the stream because it's 4:15 a.m. and I am getting tired and I'm going to lay down. So, congrats, Joe, on your bequeathed 1991 hockey, and I will get these things in boxes and set for everybody. So, thank you for hanging out for a bit, and I will see you or talk to you all later.